Hey there, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I want to talk about crypto.com, Crowcoin, and also Bitcoin as well, because we're starting to get some very interesting indicators starting to flash in terms of moves potentially to the upside. So before I start, give us a like and give us a subscribe. It's always much appreciated. And I always say, give us a thumbs down if you don't like what I'm doing, because again, it all helps out with that algorithm. It helps get the channel out there, and it all sports for what I am doing. But hopefully you had a great weekend. You're all geared up. We're getting now closer to the October quarter four. And quarter four, as we all know, and we can see on this chart, on the basically the monthly return is normally a fairly bullish month. And so far, actually, September on the it's starting to become fairly bullish as well. And also, and if we can get October to be bullish, and from on therewards, it looks like, and obviously December's a bit of a 50-50 because a lot of people finish for Christmas and such like. But honestly, from my experience, quarter four always has been quite a bullish time for crypto. And hopefully this is not going to be no different unless, of course, we get a black swan event. But hopefully we're going to get some really good moves. And we can see here, January is generally a bit of a mixed bag, but generally quite good. But February has also been good. But don't forget, also from March this year, that it was quite good. March, April was quite, we made some significant moves, especially for the meme coins as well. But let's have a look at Cronos, crypto.com, see how things are going on that. But at the moment, yeah, we've got actually from the previous video, it was like 7 million in volume. This is just a little snippet what we could be seeing in the near future, and it's going to get bigger and bigger as retail start to come back in. And a lot of people say, "Oh, retail not coming back." They will come back. They always do, and they will do. But so far, we're up a whopping 262%. Around about $24,724 in 24-hour volume. And that's looking pretty good. But at the moment, we're still sitting up around about that $2.257 billion market cap. But overall, it's looking pretty good. But we could look at the chart as well. We had that bit of a liquidity grab yesterday, and it broke through that area of trend line. But obviously, that liquidity grab took out the longs, took out the shorts, and then it's basically came back down to where it previously was. But at the moment, we can see here, the trend is your friend until the end. And it looks like we're starting to come towards that end of that trend because we're breaking out of that downward trend. And now we're creating it a bit of support like. But obviously, it was very important to keep where we are now at around about 88 cents. So at the moment, it's looking pretty strong. Can the bulls hold the line? And obviously, it all comes down to Bitcoin as well. If Bitcoin can move up and get past that $65,000 mark and create support there, and obviously that's going to be great for everything else to move to the upside. But obviously, at the moment, you can see very small. We've got like a bit of a cup, a bit of a handle forming there, and hopefully generally that will break to the upside. So to me, Crowcoin is looking pretty damn strong as well. And we can see here, this is on the ecosystem as well. We can see Merry is up around 1.44%. It's 6.9 million market cap. So obviously I've been decent. Any pullbacks that we have now, in my opinion, nothing I say is financial advice. In my opinion, I will be buying more. Every time we get some fairly biggish pullback, if we get another 5-10% pullback, I'm going to be accumulating a little bit more. I've managed to put money to one side to do that, and that's what I'm going to do. And then we can see Crow is slightly down, and also Ryoshi is slightly down as well. But overall, we've got Buy the Dip is up, Nuts is up, and we've got actually Daymoon is up, and Loaf is up as well. Only small amounts, nothing major to shout about, but they're in the green, and that's all good. And Merry is in the green, because obviously, like I said in previous videos, I'm waiting for something to happen in terms of Merry. I'm waiting for that listing, and I've said it in other videos. What I think let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, but I personally think crypto.com are holding back on certain things. They're waiting till that volume starts to come in stronger and create an alt season to get that momentum going. And then once we get alt season, I won't be surprised. That's when you're going to get listed Merry. That is when we're going to get probably announcement of Crowburns. Nothing's guaranteed, but are we going to get more about information about Crowburns? And if so, that is going to be good for the market, because what happens then is we burn and then the supply comes down, but the demand's there, which pushes the price up. And we saw that in the last bull market. of 2021. We saw that big burn, and look what happened to CRO. Boom, straight up to going up to $1. And hopefully we're going to get some. I know some people don't like birds, but I like it because obviously it makes me more money. And that's that's what I'm here for. The tech I'm here for as well. I think the tech's great. I think the ecosystem's great. Playing some of the games is great and everything. I like it. But ultimately, I'm here to make some money. Like it or not, that's why I'm here now. And that's probably why a lot of you are here, to make life-changing money. And the thing is with memes, especially on the Cronos sector, once that starts getting traction, that's when we'll start to make a lot of money. We will, really, really will. Because more and more people see what Cronos is. And with all what Crypto.com are doing as well, obviously with all the football, the UFCs, the F1s, all the sponsorship, all the licenses they're getting, it's going to be great for the Cronos ecosystem and great for us as well. And we're the ones who have been sticking around. Don't forget, pass on the back to everybody here, really. You've been through a really boring time. And if you've been through the bear market, you've been through scary times as well. And the fruits are starting to ripen up and starting to come to us. And that's what's happening. I really do think we're going to make some really big moves. Obviously, there's always going to be green candles and red candles, all pullbacks. But overall, I'm pretty bullish on Cronos. So this indicator is really, really important to me because, and also for a lot of you out there as well, because this is the 200 EMA at the moment. And we're trying to get above that 200 EMA. So the bulls and the bears are in fighting at the moment to get above that. We can break above that 200 EMA. We're making our way up to the upside, up to that $70,000 mark. And at the moment, it's creating a bit of resistance. But as we can see here, we broke through, came back down. And again, we're trying to break through again. But also, what I'm looking at is this 20 EMA and 50 EMA, which is about to cross, which is very, very important. Because if we look back in October of 2020, we got the same price action here. We got that 20 EMA crossing over the 50, and then we made that parabolic move all the way to the upside. And we can see here where we came all the way up to from, where was it here? Around about $11,000. And we went all the way back up to around about that $65,000 mark. And then that's when we started to come back up. And then we crossed over again and made another move to the upside. And like I just said, we're starting to make that movement again. We're getting that 20 EMA crossing over that 50. We're trying to get above that 200 EMA. If we could get back over that 200, and then obviously they cross over here, that means that we're in chance for a start to get some parabolic moves to the upside. But obviously there's always a risk that that doesn't happen, and we come back down, retest an area of support, and then make our way back up again. But obviously, if this plays out, this is a mega, mega bullish move for crypto. What we can also see here on the heat map, today is a bit of a mixed as well. We've got dominance roughly sitting around 56%, 59% here. Bit of a mixed bag. Ethereum's been making some nice moves as well. But also, we can see, we're still seeing it sitting at $2.2 trillion. And we're seeing a 24-hour volume of $69 billion as well. So we can see Ethereum over the 7 days is 14% up. And Bitcoin is at 7.7% up. I'm hoping this is going to be a big day. But we've also only got just over a week to go before the start of October. And that is where I really do think we're going to make some moves to the upside. Nothing is guaranteed, so bear that in mind. Nothing is ever guaranteed. But that is what the chart, all the technicals, all the fundamentals seem to be showing to me. That is the upside. We've also got the presidential elections coming up as well. So that's going to be an interesting catalyst. Is that going to be more of a catalyst for Bitcoin to move up even further? Or we're going to get some more news as well? But at the moment, what I'm seeing is we're starting to see a bit of a neutral stance. People are still a bit worried about getting into the market. But once you start getting confidence to get back in the market, which is only, it could happen at any point in time, that liquidity is going to come rushing in. And don't forget, the money printers are coming on as well in the US, which is also, like I said, at the beginning of after the pandemic happened, we've got the money printer coming on, and that's made the way up to the upside. But everybody some people, it's quite neutral at the moment. Some people are sitting on the sidelines, getting ready, but they will, no doubt, pretty much jump on. But obviously, nothing's ever guaranteed. But like I said, if you'd like to give us a subscribe and give us a thumbs up, it's always much appreciated. So take care today when the New York markets open. And hopefully we're going to get some more green action to the upside. I want this alt season to happen. I want us to make a lot of money. And I guess you all want to make a lot of money as well. So hopefully it all plays out and we make that big move to the upside for Bitcoin and then followed by the altcoins. Take care and I'll see you soon in the next video.